Welcome back to Home Reviews. In this video, we're looking at a new solar street light by OKPRO. Now, if you watch my channel, you'll know that I did previous reviews of their solar street lights that I have hooked up right now. So I do really like their products. I'm anxious to look at this one. It looks like it's a little bit smaller than the other ones that I have, but this thing has a lot of LEDs in it. So I'm really hoping it's going to be just as bright as the other ones I have. But you can see here different ways you can install it on a pole there. But most of these has attachments where you can just install it directly against a wall too, which is how I have all of mine. But let's go ahead and take this out of the box and look more at it. So this is what we got. You have your user manual, which I want to go ahead and show you so you can see all the options with it, and maybe you're just wanting to know exactly how it works. You can pause this video to read over that. You can see here the working time at nighttime is also 22 to 24 hours, it says, from one charge, which if that's true, it's going to be a lot better than some of my other lights that I have. So I'm anxious to just find out for sure. And then here you can see the contents of the package, the installation steps. Guys, these are super easy to install, very, very easy. A couple other reasons you may want to buy it is they have customer support. You can get a 20% off coupon when you buy this. At least this came in my box. And then also, if you share a picture of your new purchase, send it to them. You can also have a chance at winning a $50 gift card. So, all right, so this does also come with a remote. So you got full control over it once you put it up there with motion sensor, the brightness of it, turning it on or off, or maybe if you just want it to run for so long. Now, if you put it at 2 hours at 100% brightness, after the 2 hours, it automatically turns on to motion sensor mode, because if you don't at 100% brightness, guys, that's obvious. It's going to drain your battery really fast. But the way this works, and the way most of these works, is that when you set these up, the ones that has motion sensor, like this one, it stays on all the time. When it gets dark, it'll run at about a 30% brightness. And then when it detects motion, it kicks on at 100% brightness for, say, around 30 seconds or so. And then it turns back down to about 30% brightness again. So there's always light you can always see, which makes these ideal for installing around driveways, the front of your house, or around your house. And then if it picks up motion, maybe an animal or even a person comes close to your house, that light's going to kick on. So this can be a very good security type feature to have around your home as well. It does come with your hardware packets. I know it looks like a lot, but really this is only if you need to install it in certain ways. So when you come here and look at the end of it, this actually comes out. And this here is what you mount to a wall. And once you have it mounted to a wall, the bottom of this is just going to slide right in, and you're going to put some of the hardware through there, and that's it, you're done. But you can also mount it around a pole if you want to, which is why you have other accessories here. And you can see here that they will attach back to back here using some of the other hardware where you can put it together. Now what I want to do is I'm going to have this hooked up here in the next day or two, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. But let's go ahead and turn it on and see if it's, just see how bright it is by looking at it. And it is quite bright. Look at that. It's actually really pretty. I've never seen a cover like this one. Of all the solar lights I have, this one is quite a bit different. So after I get it set up, I'm anxious to see just how well it lights the area and how well it spreads that brightness across. So we're going to go ahead and turn that off. And then once I get this set up, I'll show you guys what it looks like outside. So I just got done installing the light. You can see it up here on the tree. It's actually in my backyard here. Right next to my fence behind my house. So we have a lot of animals that come back here that drives our dogs crazy. We got coyotes and stuff like that, and we're about ready to get some chickens, and so I'm gonna have to light up this area back here, but this is it. So at nighttime we're going to turn this thing on and just see how bright it is. So it's not pitch dark outside, but you can see up there on the tree where I have the light, you can see the moon back there. But what I'm going to do is I have my remote here, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and turn it on. And there it is. You can see it lights up the area quite well. Now there's different options here where you can adjust the brightness to. Let me walk up here so you can see this a little bit better. So you have where you can dim it. So if you hit 25%, you can see that turns it down. And then there's 50, 75, and then 100. And then you have where you can turn your motion detection on and off, or your motion sensor on and off. And then you can also set it for 2, 3, 5, 6, or 8 hours. So there you have it, guys. Pretty nice light. Gives off quite a bit of light, really. I'll just back up here so you can get a better view of it. And there you go. Now, if I had that light higher or even angled out more, it would even definitely light up a little more of the area.